So
these are so good. I don't even like Brussels sprouts.
Yeah.
But so now I do.
Yeah. I recently discovered that I like roasted Brussels sprouts with cheese sauce. What can I say?
Yeah.
We keep I make cheese sauce in big batches, and then I keep it in the freezer in little containers. So anytime we want cheese sauce, we just take it out and give it a thaw, and cheese sauce.
Is that what you're making?
So, no, yeah, I'm doing this.
Okay.
So, my favorite seasoning for everything now is Brad has come up with this amazing AP seasoning. So it's absolutely perfect seasoning.
Super easy.
Or if you're not a dork like me, it's all-purpose seasoning. It's salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, and then cayenne, but we're going to use Brad's special smoked pepper powder that he makes himself.
Because at the end of every year we got a pepper garden, and we always have all these peppers left over and don't know what to do with them.
Yeah.
So
peppers grow really great here in Texas where we are. And so we just make too many peppers. We don't know what to do with them.
So what I ended up doing is whenever I've got the smoker going for a brisket or a pork butt or something like that, I'll throw all the peppers on there and smoke them for a couple hours. And then once they've got enough smoke on them, I'll put them in a 200 degree oven, 175 degree oven overnight until they get super dry. And so, I mean, you've probably seen these at the store. It's just, but the cool thing is you can do your own blend. So I think that was an Anaheim, and that's a habanero, and so you can mix it up. I got some Thai chilies in there. So once they're all dried, you can put them in a coffee grinder. Mm-hmm. And
please don't put them in a coffee grinder you use for coffee. Just get a second grinder.
Yeah, get a second grinder
if you're gonna do that.
But then it makes chili powder, and it basically just looks like regular chili powder.
Smell it. Oh, it's gonna make me sneeze. It's so good. It's smoky. It's got perfect heat. One of my favorite ways to use that is sprinkled on deviled eggs. So good. So we're going to make this absolutely perfect seasoning for you guys so you can try it at home. Like I said, we put on everything. Meat, steak, fish, vegetables,
eggs.
Everything. Eggs, everything. So we're going to do it. I haven't committed this memory. We're going to make it in parts instead of measurements necessarily. So you can scale it up or down. You can make a big batch and keep it in like a shaker or a little container, or you can make a small batch and just use it for one serving. So here it goes. Couldn't be easier. Okay, Brad thinks this is going to be easier for me, so since he knows me so well, I'm going to say that he's right. So we have kosher salt. We're going to use 4 tablespoons. I mean, whatever. Easy peasy. Done with that. Then so basically it's 2 parts salt and then 1 part ground black pepper and 1 part onion powder. Thank you, my lovely assistant. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I already messed up. I need another. Did I do 2 tablespoons or 1 tablespoon of pepper?
I don't know.
I think I only did 1.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So it's 4 tablespoons in this particular recipe. 4 tablespoons of salt, so it should be 2 tablespoons. If I did already put 2 tablespoons in here, someone please comment below and tell me. Like I said, I'm not very good at this. So 4 tablespoons of salt, 2 tablespoons of black pepper, 2 tablespoons of onion powder, 2 tablespoons of garlic powder, 1 and 2, and then I just need, so it's a 1/4 part of your pepper powder. You could use cayenne if you wanted, if you didn't have a smoked pepper powder, or if you wanted a smoky element to your seasoning, you could use chipotle, that's smoked dried jalapenos and ground. So it's 1/2 a tablespoon of this. I'm going to just eyeball it. Sorry, I'm using like most of your stuff, babe.
Yeah.
You saw the peppers we have. We can make more. Okay, so again, just to recap, that's 4 tablespoons of salt, 2 tablespoons of pepper, 2 tablespoons of onion powder, 2 tablespoons of garlic, and 1/2 a tablespoon of cayenne, or 2 to 1 to 1 to 1 to 1/4. Okay? We'll put this recipe either on the screen or in the description below. We don't know what we're doing, so
once we figure out how
we'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. And then you mix. Give it a good mix. Mixy, mixy, mix. That looks good to me. So now I have to get this into here. So what I'm gonna do is, this is what I call Hannah's hacks. So I might share more of these with you along the way. So I don't have a large mouth funnel. So what I'm gonna do is just put the seasoning in here, like that. We're just gonna roll this up gently, like this. See what I'm doing? Then this piece, we're gonna ball up so it keeps it together. This piece, we're gonna dump in our thing, and voila. No muss, no fuss. That's it. Now we're ready to season. And look at this cute little shaker. It's got a lid, and I don't know where it came from. Do you know where this came from?
I have no idea.
I would like to get more. If anybody knows where to find these things, please comment below and let us know. I'm sure we can look on Amazon, but it'd be fun to hear from y'all anyway. Okay, so our seasoning is made. Now we're going to move on to my favorite side dish with these ribs, which is roasted Brussels sprouts. So again, this is a 3-ingredient dish. All you need is Brussels sprouts, extra virgin olive oil, and all-purpose seasoning.
Which now counts as one ingredient instead of...
It's 1 ingredient now. You're absolutely right about that. Do not be confused. This is not a 8-ingredient recipe.
No.
Okay, so I'm just going to trim the little tail ends off these Brussels sprouts, and we're lucky because we have this garbage can right here, which is super convenient. Brad hates the cutting board in this orientation.
Because how are you supposed to scoop stuff into the trash can through, if y'all can see this ditch right here?
He's so annoyed. He's just so annoyed.
Okay.
So he'll be okay. He'll get by. We'll figure this out. Because we love each other, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Almost always.
Most of the time. We get along pretty good, actually. We're lucky. I know that right now in these times that there are, unfortunately, some people that are having a hard time kind of being under the same roof.
You figure out pretty quick when you're locked together.
Yeah. So I hope everyone out there we hope everyone out there is doing well and staying strong and being healthy and, everybody's just getting by. We're all in the same boat right about now. So I feel, for me, food is a huge comfort, and cooking is a nice escape for me. So maybe trying some of these recipes might work for y'all too. So we'll see. I'm going to, some of these are tiny and some of these are larger. So I'm probably going to leave the small ones small and cut the large ones in half. Do you agree?
So.
Okay. See, we agree. You think this is, I'll have you judge. What do you think is small and what do you think needs to be split
Well,
down?
the thing, I like them cut better because if you put the cut side
Gets more surface area
down,
brown. Okay. Let's cut them off.
It really browns nicely in the oven.
Agreed. See, there's another thing we agree on. Also, I love these little leafy bits that fall off because they get really brown and crispy in the oven. So we're going to throw those in too. They're perfectly fine. And what a great vegetable. I mean, I know Brussels sprouts are like, they really had a comeback recently. They were like the new, well now kimchi's the new black, but Brussels sprouts was the new black not too long ago. People were eating Brussels sprouts again. The best Brussels sprout dish I think I've ever had was that one at that restaurant where you got the goat ragu, and they had
Underbelly?
Underbelly here in Houston. It is since closed, unfortunately.
Along with all the other restaurants.
Well, that closed before that. So, yeah, just let me finish my Brussels sprout story.
Okay.
So they made these amazing Brussels sprouts, and they had like a fish sauce caramel kind of situation going on, and they were delicious. Okay, so I'm done with that. Now, we have our cut Brussels sprouts. We're going to generously, I say generously, I don't know, a couple of tablespoons maybe. Again, we're just cooking for us, so just enough to make them all glisten. So you know, I'm not that shy about it.
You
But
get dirty and I'll shake.
yes, I want a lot of seasoning. I like to put a lot of seasoning because vegetables in their natural state are pretty bland. We all know that. So they need a lot of help. So I am really generous with your seasoning. Why don't
You
go ahead
stir it around and I'll start.
and do that first, and then I just shake it around.
Okay, that's fine too.
You're not even near. But make sure to get some not in the pan, so I have to clean it up later. I still would put a little bit more. I mean, to be honest with you. Okay, I'm calling it.
Did you call that a tablespoon?
No, I would say that maybe a teaspoon or a couple of teaspoons, whatever. Just eyeball it, however you think. I think these need a little more, so I put a little bit more. And then, really, honestly, you don't have to get messy. Oh, you know what we forgot to mention? We always line our baking dishes and cookie sheets with foil to make cleanup a breeze.
Yes.
Right? So we're that couple that puts everything in the dishwasher. I don't care what it says on the piece of equipment. If it says it's not dishwasher safe, I am willing to test that theory, right? So
Absolutely.
this way we don't have to fill up our dishwasher with big pieces of dishes like this. So I just do this, and then it gets relatively coated. Then I turn all the cut sides down, just like this. Now, these can just hang out and wait until we get to that 20 to 15 minutes left on the ribs, and then we're just going to pop them right in the same oven and cook them side by side. And then, like I said, they'll come out together, and it'll be beautiful. Okay, look at how gorgeous our Brussels sprouts turned out to be. Aren't they so pretty? Nice crispy edges. Okay, how we like to finish them is, let's just grate a little fresh parm right over the top. So I'm just going to do that. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Look at that. Make it rain, y'all. Or snow.
Make it snow.
We're making it snow in here. Even though it's 90 degrees here in Texas. Okay. Doot, doot. And, little spoon. Okay. Why don't we